I'm Pragya, and I bring to you excerpts from the current issue of Outlook that looks at two cover stories, two narratives of war, one mythical, one real, Ramayana and that between Israel and Hamas. In the issue titled In Memory of Elusive Peace, Outlook delves deeper into the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas. The Women of Gaza by Rakhi Bose from Outlook. Over 60% of the casualties in the Israel Gaza war have been women and children. What it is like to be living in Gaza. Zainab al Ghanim used to love the calming effects of the night time, but she does not long for the night anymore. After spending 11 nights of devastating war and bombardment by Israeli forces and surviving, Zainab feels the sun still hasn't woken up and that the heavy night is never ending. Despite advice and efforts to move her, Zainab has remained in her home in Gaza City, which has faced incessant bombing since October 7th. A feminist human rights defender and the director of the Center for Legal Counseling and Protection for Women, Zainab runs a shelter home for abused and abandoned women. At 71, she still walks and takes care of the shelter's day to day business, but she can't run from guns, much less with a backpack. Even if she manages to escape the guns and debris, she would not be able to squat in crowded school bathrooms where the displaced are taking shelter. It is more dignified to die at home, she feels. All around her, people are dying. Someone went to the bakery to buy bread for their child and died as the forces bombed the bakery. A family died, mother and children, because they stayed back in the house while the man went out to get bread. The entire family was wiped out after the forces bombed the residential buildings. The shelter she co founded is nevertheless still standing and full of occupants. But these women are not abandoned, they are alone by choice. They choose to live with other women and become a part of that network of support. They don't know how long this shelter will remain, or Zainab's house. Across Gaza City, several such spaces cramped with women and children have sprung up. If the women are upper middle class, they manage to collectively rent a room. If they aren't, they squat in hospitals and schools, waiting to get bombarded. For this and more, read the current issue of Outlook.